Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? Pretty good here. So we're gonna get these pumpkins out here. I think we better do it because I don't know, hopefully they're all right. And leave them a bit too long and they're going mushy. That wouldn't be so good. So I got a little bit of a plan if I can lift it. If I can't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. They're pretty heavy. I might need some help. I've got a, what do you call that stuff? It's kind of like parachute material. We're gonna roll it into that and then try to swaggle it up in that, and then I'm gonna try to gather it all up and then see if I can just, you know, bag it all up in one thing and then carry it that way. I don't know. These are freaking big. These things got really big, so they might be more than I want to lift. But we're gonna try it and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Pretty strong guy, but when you're lifting a probably 90-pound bag of water, I don't know. Holy cow, there's another one over there too. I didn't notice that one. Okay, you gotta find that's the bottom. Oh, there's the top. Holy smokes. A big feller. Okay. Oh. Oh. First waggle. You watch, it'll go right through the bottom of this. That's my guess. Oh, won't have her swaggled enough here. It's a big feller. Still got mosquitoes this time of year. Holy crap. Oh, okay, I got her. Holy crap, listen to me. I need my two-wheel cart or something. Maybe that would have been a better idea. Oh, holy smokes, those things are heavy. So I think they said 35 to 50 pounds on average, and they've seen them as high as 85 pounds. I think that first one is at least that. Holy smokes. Holy. Alright, this one is all right here. Yummy pumpkin tubes for dinner. This one's a little smaller. Oh, I don't know. Swaggled, hopefully here. Swaggled. Weird for you. Not as quite heavy. Yeah, it's heavy, but that first one was heavier. And we still got this one buried, and then there's another big one further up. And this guy's only small. Probably leave him a little longer, but the umbilical has been cut. He is done. Holy cow. Got a nice one orange one in there too. I think that was a Captain Jack. Oh, this one I think starting to go bad. We'll get them all over here. Try to get them under the scale. That one's not bad. That's an over the shoulder one there. That one's good. Now this last one. I think it's bigger than the first two. So that'll be awesome. Holy smokes, there's another big one over there too. I didn't see that one. Uh-oh. Pretty good for one plant. This one I might go get the cart for. This one's pretty big. This one is a giant. Well, it might be no good though. I don't know, we'll weigh them anyways. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to lift this guy over. Holy smokes. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but he's a big one. I might just get it to the edge of the garden and we'll get my cart. See what I can do here. We're all swindered. Oh yeah, she's a good one. I'm gonna go get the cart. Heck with this. Okay, one more white one. I believe about the size of that other smaller one, it looks like. Is and only one orange one. Oh well. One orange. I need to put handles in on them for side grabbing. Yeah, I wouldn't want to pull it by that though, they'd probably rip out. Alright, the cart made a big difference, that was much nicer. This is an over the shoulder, this one, so that's not bad. Feels kind of mushy, this one. Uh-oh. Okay, somewhere in here. Oh, way down here, I left the stake by him. There's the orange, we're going to get him out too. I think it's probably ready. Close enough, it'll ripen. Or go mushy. Oh, there's some spaghetti squash right there, almost stepped on it. Just juicer, bud. I want my car to sound like an outboard motor. Ooh, he's nice actually, this one. There he is, the only orange one I got. I can carry him. Well, I'll put him in the wood. Make him feel potent. Potent. Alright, I think that's it for pumpkins. Lots more vines, but that's it for pumpkins. Sure took up a lot of room this year. Holy. So, somewhere in here too is the main vine. I don't know where it is. I should have put a stake at it, I guess, but let's head over here and weigh these up before we lose our light here. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to try my best to get them on here as best I can. And we'll give them a weigh. We are zeroed right now. And I'm going to step on... No, I'm not stepping on it. You guys don't need to know that. Well, let's start with one of the small ones. That is about 32 pounds. I should write on these what they are. Okay, so I brought the stuff out here, the package. These were called New Moon, Big Whites. Most vigorous white pumpkin we have ever seen in our trials. New Moon produces large pumpkins, mostly in the 25 to 35, so that's an average size, about 32 range, but under good conditions we have harvested ones up to 80 pounds. This hybrid has white flesh, some other white pumpkins, but still yellow slightly if left in the sun, matures 100 days. So there you go. So we're going to put this one down as... We're going to write this one as 34 pounds actually. 34 pounds, holy smokes. Okay, let's do the other small one. This one's quite a bit smaller. It's probably only about 20 odd. 24, so he's a smaller one. 24. Alright, we got the next biggest one, if I can pick it up without dropping it. If I can get it on the scale, never mind picking it up.
Around it again.
Well, yeah.
The hammock doesn't weigh much.
Really not, but I don't think I can get around it yet. Okay, we got one of the big ones coming. £70 pounds, right on. Minus this guy, wouldn't weigh much, but...
It weighs 2 pounds.
Wow. I'm not too worried about the cover thing. 70. Oh, so we didn't beat him. 70. Alright, let's get this one off again. And load up. Oh, come on. Load up the other one. Okay, this one's heavy. Oh, 80 pounds right on. No, go more. 120. There we go. We beat it. 80 pounds on the nose. Let's have a look at that one. 80 pounds. Bang on the nose. Man, they got that. What's 80 and a half? It's just a hair past 80. I beat them. Okay, we got one more to do here. 2 more, actually. Okay, the last big one. Uh-oh. Can't get it on here. Gotta find a spot for it to sit.
75.
About 70.
77.
78-ish, I'm gonna say.
That's bigger than you.
Holy cow, what a weakling. 78. Oh well. That wasn't too bad. Let's get Captain Jack on here. Alright, and the captain, I don't know the specs on these ones, but he's bang on 20. Nice. Good job, Captain. Good job, Captain. Holy smokes, there we go. Oh, there's the pumpkins we got. I did plant way more than that, but I'm kind of glad they didn't take off to what they should have. But anyways, let's recap here. 78, big feller. 70, but the same-ish. 80 and a half, I'm going to call that one. 24, 34, and 20. Hey, that was pretty good. And we had a couple of dud ones, but what can you do, eh? Holy smokes, those are pretty good. Might do pumpkins again next year because nothing really seemed to bother these. I thought those cucumber beetles might have bothered them and bothering the flowers, but you know what? I almost kind of think they helped. Seem to make pumpkins anyway, so because I guess they're like a bee, they'll go in that flower and do whatever they're doing, then go to the next flower. So, you know, sort of kind of the same thing, but I think they kind of eat the flower instead of the bees, like the bees do, just pollinating. So, well, one of these days here soon, if something doesn't bother them, like squirrels and stuff, will probably go eating these now, I imagine. So I got nowhere to put these now, so we'll try to carve them, get some seeds out of them at least, and should be good to go. But anyways, what we got left in that garden there, I think some of those spaghetti squash, and everything else is good to go now. Start tearing her out, cleaning her up and plowing her in again. The sunflowers have a few good ones still, but not too good now. But yeah, pumpkins are all out. Should double check sure. There's probably a 300 pounder sitting in here. Boy, I'm glad I didn't do any of those giant ones. Holy smokes, I don't know how the heck I would have lifted that out. Had to have it on the skid. I think we're all clear here now. Where was that mane? That mane was right by this string. There's a string here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. There's the mane. That's the mane right there, out of the ground. Ugh. Oh wow, the water in that. Oh, but it started to go rotten, look. Yeah, those wouldn't have grown anymore anyways. Wow. So these would be all rooted in again, and I think they grow and they root like the pumpkins. Some of the peduncle areas where the handle is on the top, they were actually grown back in again. So interesting. They root in, but there is the mane and some of the roots that went down. Man, what a good spot for these, because I watered them a bit, but I mean it's still like quite damp down in here yet, so that's good. Just hammer it, bud. And there's a gigantic root there, so that was pretty interesting. There you go. She was well rooted from one little seed. It's hard to believe, eh? But it was a pretty good year. So, I guess once I get the spaghetti squash out, I'll just come in here and start disking this, I guess. I'll put the disc on one of the machines there. Probably not the backhoe, but... and start disking all this up and chopping it all up real good, maybe. And what a mess. Holy cow. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff again. Because I could come in here, even with the cultivator maybe, and just drop it and then drag stuff right to the end maybe. Maybe I'll even do that just to get some of the bulk of it out. And then we'll maybe even plow it again. I don't know. So, pretty good. But we've got some spaghetti squash still in here. That plant will die back now really good. Holy. Spaghetti squash there. It's almost ready. Oh, wowee. There's a big fella there. Gonna have to come in here and hold two of them right there. A couple of big ones there. Maybe I'll get in here and do the bigger ones and then these little ones here. I don't know. Pretty tiny. Pretty tiny. It's even pretty tiny. There likely won't be much inside of them, but for something fun to do. Yeah, that was all dried up, that vine, so that's we better get them out of there too, I guess, maybe before it gets too dark. But something fun to do. Let's cut one of these open. I'll show you what's inside of it. All right, we'll sacrifice this little guy here so you can see what's in these things. They're really good to eat. I don't cut my fingers off here. We like these things. You actually make spaghetti with them. Like, use some kind of sauce. What's the sauce you make?
TikTok pasta sauce.
Oh, here we go. So, this one, it smells like pumpkin. It's not quite developed yet. It's not quite there. It's not stringy inside like the spaghettis are. Yeah, this one's not quite ready yet. Well, it's starting. Well, maybe not. Nope. No, it's not doing it. Anyways, they get a little stringy, kind of like down in here, like these things. And yeah, that's it. It's like little spaghetti or yarn.
It's yarn
What
squash.
would you call them? Yarn squash. Yeah, there they are.
I think you have to cook it. And
Yeah, you cook it and they separate, but you cook it and you pull all those out, and that's your yummies. Really good, man. Really, really good. You got to cook them for how long in the oven?
Like 45 minutes.
45 minutes at about 3,000 degrees.
Or in the Instant Pot.
Or in the Instant Pot for 4 seconds, and it's done. Anyways, so, but there's a few seeds coming there, but this one's a little underdeveloped. But you would get some, like you can see the texture of it there. There's a good example. You can see it kind of coming out there. A little stringier when you cook it. Alright, she's gotten dark, as you can see. I'm losing light early now. So there's all the spaghetti squash we got. I don't know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 20 odd. I don't know, something like that. Some of these real small ones though, we're going to keep for displaying. This is about the right size there. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. I got 2 others inside that were that and that size maybe too, and then one we killed. So we probably got about 29. Honestly, there's a few in there I left. A few really small ones that I threw out. That one should have gone out. She's like, no, keep them for display. So you know what? I think we probably got 29 altogether. No kidding. Wow. But there we go. We picked a whole bunch of pumpkins. We did pumpkins. Tomatoes. Tomatoes too. We picked a bunch of tomatoes and took like, I filled up like my pouch here. Like sagging like I was 9.5 years pregnant kind of thing. And took that over to the neighbor, and she's like, oh, I could really use some green ones too. I'm like, oh, I got lots of them. Took her another big pouch over. She had a bag, like one of those reusable shopping bags. We pretty much filled that for her, so she'll be busy. She makes some relish and stuff, and I don't know what she's going to do with the ripe ones, but she likes the green ones for the relish, so I'm like, tomato relish, interesting. There you go. And there's still probably 5 or 6 of these pouches out there just filled, right? So, holy smokes, and we've already picked off like a 5-gallon pail of them, and I've eaten tomato sandwiches, tomato ham sandwiches for like the last couple of weeks for lunch every day. 1 whole tomato, I slice it up, put it on the bread, and then, you know, a bit of mayonnaise, a bit of salt and pepper with the on the tomatoes, and start eating it. And then the rest of the tomato, I chop her up and eat it too. It's really good, super juicy. Holy man, they were good this year. So those ones I don't remember what they were. I don't know, I started them in those little peat pots and away they went, so it was good. But that is it for probably the gardening stuff until we go do the cleanup, which we're going to do. Might just run in there with the cultivator maybe and drag out. Or maybe I'll disc it, chop it all up a bit first and then plow it in again. That'd be good for the garden too. So that's probably what I'll do, is probably go in and disc it and cut it all up a bit. A few times back and forth, and then I'll probably plow it in for the winter. The corn on the other end, I'm going to probably have to pull it all out by hand, just so it gets all the real sticky stuff out. There's not a whole lot there. I did this one end already, and it came out pretty good. Just a lot of pulling. Everything's done except the tomatoes. There's a few of them left. Potatoes are out. Pumpkins are out. Spaghetti squash is out. The sunflowers are still there. Might actually have to dig them out with the Mini-X. Those are big stems on the bottom of those big ones. Holy. I don't know what I'm going to do with the heads on those. I mean, I could get them, dry them, and then, God, I'll have probably 25 or more 100 seeds off of one of those big heads. That's a good return. That's almost as good as corn if you can get corn to grow. If you're growing it for seed, we'll say. So like 1 seed grows 1 plant, and you get, you know, 2, 3 ears off it, and each cob has like 550, 600 seeds on it. That's a pretty good return, really. Yeah, and that's about it. We'll clean her up, chop her up, and plow her in. So we got a bit of farming left to do. So stay tuned. We'll get into that, and I probably should get in there with the disc as soon as I can. Now that I've kind of cut off that main, it's going to start drying out, and it might not disc up quite as nice. So when it's all hard and stuff, and, you know, gone kind of gross and stuff. But anyways, thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later. Man, those were some good pumpkins. Hopefully something doesn't start eating them. I bet you they will, though. As soon as they get a whiff of that, whoa, we want to eat those. Because honestly, I know that'll happen because people bring pumpkins out here. They'll bring a whole pumpkin out. Sometimes they carve them and leave them at a site back here, and then within like the day there's a hole chewed in the back of it and all the seeds are puked out the back and they're eating the seeds, right? The squirrels, so, or chipmunks maybe, or red squirrels. I don't know what it is doing it, but they sure ate my corn this year, so no more corn for me. That's it. But anyways, that's it. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day.